Do it.
All right, so we're live. So I'm just going to click the go live on Instagram.
Okay, and then I do mine.
Yep.
Let me know when I can do mine.
Once you see the video pop up on Instagram, let me just see. Okay, yeah, go live.
Okay, will do.
Here we go. And then you'll see the comments pop up.
Nice. Comments.
Okay. Hello, Red Capes. Thanks for joining. We're just going to wait a minute for a couple more to join, and then we'll start.
Hola, Herman. It's Catalina's dad. He's in Chile watching. Hola. I wish I could say more. I will learn.
Una cerveza más fina. That's what you got to say.
What did you say?
That means can I have a beer? Yeah.
Can I have a beer? Yeah, I'm trying to learn some Spanish. He's gonna come and visit in the summer, and I'm gonna learn some Spanish so we can have a conversation. Yeah. So it should be good.
Let's see here. All right. That's interesting because I'm just double checking my personal Instagram and it's not showing us as showing you as live, but not me.
Weird, because
I'm telling you, there's something going on.
But how can it just be me if you went live on the stream, right? Yeah. The stream is live. So why do you think you're not live?
I don't know.
What says you're not live?
Well, I look on oh, now it's showing live.
Maybe it was just delayed. Maybe you just couldn't see it.
Weird. No, it just popped up on the screen. And yet
technology.
No working.
That's no bueno. So, how was your weekend, Steve, while we're waiting for folks to pop in?
Yeah, it was all right. Like I said, I'm super busy. I'm super tired. It's the full moon. Whenever there's a full moon, it either affects me, like it doesn't affect me at all, or it makes me cranky.
It's one of those full moons. I sent something to you on Instagram about this.
Yes.
What was it? Because I wanted to make sure we mentioned it tonight. Full snow moon in Leo. February 1st brings the full moon in Leo, snow moon. This is also the last full moon of the year of the snake. A powerful moment for release, letting go, and shedding what no longer serves you. The full moon in Leo asks you to pause, reflect, and honor the endings in your life. Emotional clarity and closure are amplified now, making it a perfect time to finish old chapters and make space for new beginnings. So reflection is the order of the day. Reflect. And rest, it seems like your body is telling you need.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I don't see anyone on yet, but like I said, I think there's a glitch that's happening, and I don't know what's going on. But what I think we'll do is, who do you have on your side?
I think just Herman. I don't know if he's still with us because I'm. Okay. Oh, he might be. I'm frozen a little bit on my end here. I think he's still with us. So we just have the one, but I don't know how to do readings in Spanish yet, so I won't be able to read from Herman. At least not now. I'm gonna have to brush up on that.
Yeah. Hello, Margaret. Thanks for joining. I don't know. Something seems glitchy tonight.
It must be. Let me just see on my phone if it's showing that I'm live. How can I tell if I am? I can see you're live.
So there you go. You should be able to see that
But
you're
I guess
live.
if you're live, I'm live.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So we'll start off with a quick disclaimer.
Mhm.
Again, thanks for joining. Kat and I do tarot for entertainment purposes only. And if you have some kind of a legal, financial, or medical issue, there are experts in those fields, and we do not touch those subjects.
No.
All right, Kat, I will let you maybe speak about the full moon quickly. Or anything you know about it.
Yeah, the full moon, what I just talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think were we recording when I read that? I could read it again.
Yeah, I think we were.
I think we
Well,
might.
you know what? I will say this. It's definitely all about, it's the last full moon, like you said before, the snake ends for the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac. And then is it the fire horse that's coming in next?
Fire horse coming in hot.
Yeah. And the snow moon is really all about, because it's February, they say it's like the heaviest snow month, and that's coming from the indigenous culture. And that's basically what it represents. And then it's in Leo. So Leo, we know, is courageous, fierce, strength. And so those two, how they go together. I kind of did a full moon tarot reading. So stay tuned. That'll be posted right after this live. And you can check that out.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So let's start off and see what we got.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to pull all four and then just each of us talk about ours, or do we want to do them one at a time?
I think we'll just pull all four.
Okay.
I just think it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. February. What do we got for February?
Okay.
No majors for me.
All right. If you're ready, you can start.
So first week of February, we've got Two of Cups. So we've got some partnerships happening. Personal, professional, they could be either. Could be platonic, they could be romantic, but usually it's more about just two people that have things in common and they have a common goal. And there's a sort of a shared vision there. So that's the first week. Second week, we've got a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of strife, a little bit of, oh my God, it's the Three of Swords. So it's not like a tower moment or anything like that. Whatever it is, it's going to be short-lived, but there's going to be something the second week of February that may end up causing some grief for some of you. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles for the third week. So this is about being resourceful with money, maybe news coming about financial initiatives that you have going on in your life, or just it's the third week of February is a time to shore up your finances and start. Again, it's not a king, so it's not about being masterfully in charge of it, but just sort of starting to think a little bit about your financial situation and are you where you want to be. And then at the end, everything's upright today. It's great. We have Ace of Swords. We've got something starting for you at the end of the month, some kind of ambition, something that you really want to move. This is Swords and Wands, Aces are like active yang. So it's you're doing something, whereas Cups and Pentacles are more, the aces of those are more yin. It's more like you're receiving something. So this is action happening towards a goal. So the month of February is, my reading is there's nothing, like, again, no majors, but we've got some action happening towards our goals and finances. Little bit of, second week, I guess that's technically the end of the second week is Valentine's Day. So some of us are maybe not going to be, let's just say, Netflix and chill with yourself that night and just learn to love your own company. Oh,
Well
that's
said. Well said.
funny. Wow.
You know what's funny? I pulled the Two of Cups as well, but in a different position.
Okay.
All right. So my first card here is the Queen of Wands, and she's all about. I just realized I've got the blur background. Okay.
Just put it in
Let's see.
front of your face like this.
There
And
we go.
see it. There you go.
The Queen of Wands.
Yeah.
She's a motherly figure, and she's all about passion. She's about fire, creativity. So she's somewhat of a leader in that field. So any kind of project you have going on starting the beginning of February, it's going to work out well for you.
Mhm.
The next card I've got is a step down. It's the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands, even though it's a step down from the Queen, is super action oriented. So the Knight of Wands, think of fire, think of super fast speed, almost to the point where you don't realize what you're doing. Like you're on a mission, but whatever's happening around you, the consequences could catch up. Okay. So keep that in mind. The next card here I've got is Temperance. So that is a major arcana card. And Temperance is all about balance. So we're going from the Knight of Wands, which is all about fire and passion, to Temperance, which is about peace and harmony and balance. So the first 2 weeks of February are going to be fire for some of you. And then the third week, it's going to start to slow down. It's going to start balancing out. And then we've got, lastly, the Two of Cups. So at the end of February, this is where you're going to have a potential new interest, maybe a new love interest. The way I'm looking at it, going from Temperance to the Two of Cups, again, if you can see them both here, they both have two something. This has got two spheres, I guess the sun and the moon, and this one's got two cups. So I'm really getting a theme here of balance towards the last 2 weeks of February, which is great because you're coming off the 2 weeks of fire. So it's like you do need that rest. You do need that break.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. So lots of stuff happening for some people.
Not surprising to see the Two of Cups showing up in February's read, right?
Exactly.
Two people. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Exactly. So I just want to say hello to Josie, Anum, Joel, Nancy, and Miss K.
Hey, everybody. Happy February.
All right.
February already. Lordy.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to start off now with the live reading. So whoever wants a live reading, let us know in the chat. And if you have a specific question, let us know about that as well. Or if you just want a general read, you can just say general read.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody that you named off is on my list. I don't think that.
Yeah, maybe one, no, but
if I haven't read for you before, make sure you put your gender, if it's not obvious, and your astrological sign.
Oops.
And
I just had 2 cards fly off.
I don't need an age. I just need to know if you're over or under 30. And with that information, I can anchor my reading to you. So if you would like a reading, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that wants a reading? Just let us know. Okay. Anum. Do you have Anum on your list?
I think I do. Yes. Page of Swords.
All right. And she wants a general, and then Miss K wants a love reading.
Okay. So general for Anum. What does, for February, I'm assuming, for the month?
Yeah.
Okay. See what we got for Anum.
All right. I'll start off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got Anum, I've got the 9 of Pentacles for you. So it looks like you're going to be successful when it comes to your work, your career, finances. It's it's kind of like you've worked hard and now you're reaping the rewards. Okay, so let's see what card Kat pulls, because that'll give us a little bit more information.
Sorry, just give me a sec here.
Is it hiding?
I just dropped one. Okay. No, not the one that I pulled. I dropped one after I pulled one. So I got the Page of Cups in reverse for you, Anum. So when we pull court cards, first thing we have to determine, is this a person or is this an aspect of you? So I don't know if you have somebody in your life, a young woman who's a water sign, who you could be struggling with right now, or maybe there's a struggle sort of brewing with this person. And if not, then it talks about just sort of your inner, going through a phase maybe of being a bit you've heard of Don Quixote and how he was kind of really flighty, and that's kind of how I think of the cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, is somebody who's kind of their head's in the clouds a little bit. And so maybe there's been a lot going on in your life that you haven't been so down to earth and focused on things. Your head's you're too much sort of in dreamland. So cards seem to indicate that it's time to get serious, girl. Get back into February is going to probably mean that we have to start being a little bit more industrious, a little bit more put our heads down instead of, not being focused, I guess, on life. If I can explain it that way, it's probably the best way to explain it. So,
yeah, and to me, the Page of Cups is usually about surprises, right? Because you got that fish that's coming out of the cup, so it's kind of like something that's unexpected.
yeah.
But because it's reversed, to me, that's kind of showing, no, you're not getting any surprises, and the money that you made, is well deserved, and kind of you worked hard at it, so there's no surprise there. It makes sense. Hello, Rose. Thank you. Yeah, Andy, thanks for joining. Right, Pray, Recover. Thanks for joining. Okay. Anum is saying, I don't think I know any water signs, but I have been pretty checked out of things lately, so it makes sense in the focus context. Amazing. All right.
Sweet. So you can turn around, my girl.
Yeah. Miss K.
So Miss K wants, was it general?
Love reading.
Love reading. Where are you, Miss K? I know I have you here.
It's XO, Miss K. XO.
Queen of Cups. I got it. Love reading for Miss K.
So for those of you that have just joined, we're just doing live readings. So if you want a reading and you have a specific question, let us know. If you just want a general read, let us know that as well.
All right, Queen of Cups. There you are. Got everybody's just popping right out. All right. All right. My Queen of Cups, Miss K. Have you been guarding your heart? Have you been feeling a little bit on the defensive, like you've got to sort of protect? I kind of get the sense that this card talks about protecting your fortress, protecting your land, your realm, and maybe you're not sure you're ready for love. Maybe you're still a little bit guarded. Let's see what Steve told us. That may aspect a little bit differently.
I'm laughing because you're gonna laugh when you see it.
Let's see.
I've got the Knight of Cups.
Oh.
So the Prince Charming of the deck. Mm-hmm. So Miss K, yeah, the Knight of Cups it's your Prince Charming. It's your knight in shining armor, basically. And with that, there's a duality, right? So someone may, based on the page and then the cup, it's almost as if, like what Kat was saying, you're protecting yourself from the Knight of Cups. So maybe you're not ready yet. You're looking, you're just not ready yet. Or the person that's in your orbit, I want to say, is not as true to the Knight of Cups as they should be. Yeah. It's almost like they're playing the field and they're trying to see what they can get from you. Mm-hmm. So be careful of that, because the Knight of Cups does have that downside. They could be a player. Okay. All right. Rose. All right, so she's got a question. So for her new venture, what do you see on the upcoming?
Upcoming for Rose for February?
On her, no, just her new venture.
Her new venture.
Yeah.
Rose is also a Queen of Cups. Okay.
So this is interesting. So 3 cards came out for you, Rose. Typically, 1 card is the normal thing. So let me have a look.
Maybe you're getting a past, present, and future.
I don't know, but I've got 2. She's looking more on the long-term side of things. Hi, Andy. You've got 2 major arcanas, Rose. Hang on. Let me just take a quick look at this. Okay. Did you get your card, Kat?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first? Because I've got 3 of them. So
I pulled the Knight of Cups for Rose. So,
okay.
yeah. So this is an I don't know if this could be an individual, or just the fact that this is obviously the Knight of Cups is about deep emotions, right, Rose? I know you know this. So there's obviously some emotion around this for you and the success of this. But the Knight card means action towards something that's important to you. So I would say the fact that he's showing up and that he's upright tells me that there is definitely movement and action towards it. It's probably all the action that you're doing, but it's not reversed. So to me, that's a good sign. And then we'll see how it aspects with what Steve pulled.
All right. So Rose, buckle down, girl. All right. Your first card is the Death card. So death and rebirth. What that's telling me is, so for this new venture that you're really looking forward to, it seems like something has to drop off your lap. You can't start something new and have everything else going on at the same time. Like something needs to come to an end in order for you to move on. Now, it makes sense because your next card is the Ace of Swords. So by dropping something, it will allow you to focus and use that intellect and that creativity that you have to put that new venture forward. And lastly, you've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about speed. Yeah. It's all about taking control and making sure you want that new venture to go where it wants to go. So you're able to do it. You just have to drop something out of your life to be able to do it. So I don't know, if you're working on 2 projects, it's kind of telling me you have to drop 1. So let me know if that makes sense to you.
The Chariot, I always find, shows up in readings with people that are on a bit of a quest, right? That they're on a mission to do something. And if it's upright, it's good. It's showing that they're on the right path and they're really mastering whatever it is that they're pursuing. And you've got the Ace of Swords, and oh my God, like I can't imagine any better cards for Rose. Like that's excellent.
Yeah. Like I think it's a really good outcome.
Amazing.
All right. So amazing. Rose is saying, love what you both pulled for me. You're welcome, Rose. Carol, thanks for joining. If you want a reading, let us know. We've got Andy. Andy, can I ask for a love reading, please? Yes.
Well, coming right up, Andy. And Salama Witena at 8:18 wants a reading on job opportunities in February. So I'm not sure where in the queue she is with everybody else, because I'm looking at StreamYard and you're looking at Instagram probably, right?
Oh, okay. So we'll do Andy and then we'll go to Salama. Okay, so hang in there, Salama. We'll be right with you.
All right. Love reading for Andy.
Yep. And I swear I just lost almost half the deck.
Shuffle much?
Oh, I tell you, today's one of those days.
Queen of Swords. Okay.
It's got to be the full moon. Okay.
Okay. What we got for Andy? Let's see.
Ooh, interesting. All right. I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy, I've got a card. It's quite interesting here. I've got the moon. So the moon is really all about deception, lies, someone not being truthful, like dishonesty. Um, it could also signify rest. Okay, but I'm going to stick to the original meaning, like the dishonesty, the lies. So it's kind of telling me if there is someone in your life, be very careful because it doesn't seem like they're very straightforward and honest. Kat, what did you pull?
I pulled the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is actually good. It means that you're going to be able to see through the distraction and the
Yeah.
confusion. And the moon being this aspected with the moon, I almost wonder if it could give the moon a bit of a meaning on um, sort of your shadow. Like the moon can also mean your shadow, like your inner self. And um, because I think before you can get into a relationship that's meaningful, you sort of have to really know yourself well and know what you're bringing into the relationship. So it could also be speaking to that a little bit and what you're bringing in, but you are going to be in a position to really make a decision based on logic and not being confused and being clear-headed. So I don't know if you've got somebody that's kind of in the periphery that you're thinking about, or if you're where you are on your, it looks like you've got the ability to make a good decision, which is great.
Yeah. Okay, Lily, thanks for joining. All right. Andy, let us know if that made any sense because it started off a little bit rough, but it's kind of telling me that you have it in you to know what's actually really happening.
Okay, so Salama is Scorpio and over 30, so she is a Queen of Pentacles. And she would like a reading on job opportunities in February. Okay. Job opportunities for Salama.
All right. Andy's saying thanks. It makes sense.
Thanks, Andy. All right, let's see what we have for the Queen of Pentacles.
Ooh, she's asking about a job opportunity, and this is
Yeah,
the perfect card for it.
nice. What'd you get?
I got the Ace of Pentacles.
And I got the
So
Two of Pentacles.
amazing. So Salama, the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that there is a new job opportunity coming your way.
Mhm.
Something new is going to start.
Yeah.
And I'll let Kat continue with her too.
Yeah, and the two talks about balancing and the workload, right? So this job may require you to do more than one thing at a time. It may keep you really busy, but it's something that you're equipped to do and you're skilled to do. You've got the ability to do it and to do it well. So I don't know if you're interviewing or where you're at with your job search, but the cards seem to indicate that you've got something to look forward to there. So let us know
Yeah, keep us
how you make
posted.
out.
All right.
Thank you for joining and asking for a reading.
And Salama's from Ethiopia.
Yes, I'm actually
So
just
thanks
going to
for
put her
joining.
down. I'm going to put you down on my list, Salama. So when you come back, I don't have to ask you again. Salama.
All right. And Lily is looking for a reading. Lily, do you want a general read or?
Lily.
Lily and then Carol.
So Lily is Lily B or Lily Star?
Lily Scar.
Queen of Swords. Sorry, was it general?
She didn't say yet. Lily, do you want a general or do you have a specific question? You're welcome, Salama. All right.
I'm just going to start looking for the card here.
Yep.
Because it is what it is.
Oh, this came up again. Interesting. It's a perfect card for February, let me tell you.
Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Where are you, my dear? There you are. All right.
I'll let you go first.
Four of Pentacles is showing up for Lily. So how are you feeling about money right now, Lily? Are you a little worried about it? Like a lot of us are. Yeah, it's talking about money, just the need to keep it close. Maybe you're keeping it too close. Maybe you should not worry so much about money, because money, after all, doesn't have any value until it's spent, right?
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, the pentacles also means resources, right? So time and energy, and money and work, career, finances. Now, I've got, again, this came up, the Knight of Cups.
Huh.
So, Lily, I don't know if there's someone in your life, romantic interest, and then you've got the Four of Pentacles. So that's kind of telling me, you know what? You need to conserve your energy. So if this person's not in your life, they're probably going to come into your life. So conserve your energy more than I think the money part, because you're going to need it to keep up with this person. It seems like the knight in shining armor might be coming your way. So hold on to your energy. Okay, Carol. So Carol from Pet Loss.
Oh, Carol. Have we read for Carol before?
I don't know. So she's wondering if she's on the right path.
Carol, I just need your
Astrological
sun
sign.
astrological sign, please. I know you're a queen, but I don't know what you're a queen of. So
yeah. All right. So we're just going to wait for Carol to let us know what her astrological sign is. Cancer. There it is.
Queen of Cups.
All right. So she wants to know if she is on the right path.
You're laughing. Are you
I'm
pulling?
laughing because there was one card that kind of wanted to come out.
Okay.
And I'm going to take both of these cards and interpret it the way that I want to interpret it. They're both major arcana cards.
Okay. So I pulled the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that speaks to just whatever the project is, whatever you're working on, you're stuck a little bit with it. You're not moving forward, which is probably why you're asking the question about, are you on the right path? So let's see what Steve pulled up to aspect with this.
Okay, so the first card I've got, Carol's the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is really all about structure. It is about an organized group. It could be religious, it could be school, it could be yoga, for example. But it almost provides some kind of enlightenment. So if you see the card, the person is really, really, really happy. You can see the stairs. So that to me is signifying the path that you're asking about. Okay. But the second card here I've got is the moon. Okay. So the way I'm interpreting now, the moon is all, Carol, it's all about deception. It's about lies, but it could also represent rest. So it's interesting. I feel like if to put your question and to give you a straight up answer, are you on the right path? The way the cards are reading is yes. However, there's going to be hiccups along the way, and I think you're going to run into people that are not going to be honest with you. So be very careful with that. Yeah, be careful with that. That's what I'm feeling. Not everybody out there is as truthful and happy for you as they might seem to be. So just be careful on that. Let me know if that makes any sense to you.
We have an interesting question on StreamYard here.
Yeah. Well,
we don't get to see this every day. That's an interesting one.
Willard, let's give it a shot because you never know.
Sure, why not, Willard? Let's see if these Canadians can help you out with this.
All right.
Vanderbilts, you say? All right.
Carol, you're welcome. And she said, yes, it makes sense.
Okay, great, Carol.
Okay.
Nice for you to come on, Carol. Thanks. Okay, so Willard is Aquarius 53. So he is a King of Swords. My real fins, I get many restored family inheritance. So if we pull a 10 of Pentacles for Willard, that'll be a big fat yes to that question, I would think. So you're asking a few questions here, sir. Will I meet my real family? Will I get my name restored? And will me and Teresa Michelle talk again? So that's 3 questions.
Yeah, let's start off with the first one.
Yeah.
So, will I meet my real family? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
King of Swords. See what we see. King of Swords. I maybe draw 3 cards for him to get the answer.
I might do the same thing.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. The 3 cards behind the King of Swords is what I'm going to pull. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. King of Swords.
Okay, so for okay, so well, we'll call you Willard.
Sorry, Richard. Yeah, Willard. Oh, that's your. I see. That's the name.
The real, the real name. But we'll call him by the screen name. So Willard. Okay, so the first question is: are you gonna meet your real family? What did you get, Kat?
5 of Swords in reverse, which isn't a resounding yes. Wouldn't say it's a no either, but
yeah, you're sitting on the maybe over there.
Yeah, it's a real maybe.
And I pulled a card that's very, very fitting for this question.
Okay.
I got the King of Pentacles.
The King of Pentacles. Okay.
So the King of Pentacles is if there's, if it's a yes, no, maybe, this card would be a yes. And interesting, based on the name of the family you're talking about, this represents a lot of wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A patriarch who's
right.
A wealthy family. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So stay tuned, because this is quite interesting. And if this does happen, you got to come back on here and tell us.
There's obviously some struggle, though.
Yeah.
So cards are aspected very well together. So for the next question, will I get my real name restored? I have Death in reverse. So this is kind of a no, because it talks about being stuck. Death in itself is a transformation, but you can't transform. This is and it's a major. This is going to be a sticking point for you, Willard. What'd you get, Steve?
I got more on the yes side here. I've got the 9 of Pentacles. So it's quite interesting. Let me just go back to his question and see what he's got here.
Seems like a compromise. Like we're stuck, but the 9 of Pentacles would be like almost like a settlement.
Yes.
Right? Because the 9 of Pentacles talks about wealth, but it's wealth you have that it's not necessarily fulfilling. You've got this wealth, but you're kind of alone with it. You're not sharing it with other people.
That's exactly it. It's almost like so if I'm going to look at this, I'm going to say, will your real name be restored? And I'm going to say no. The reason being, I feel like there's going to be a payout. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the last question you've got, will you be speaking to Teresa again?
So I got that 7 of Cups in reverse again. which again is talks about sort of about clarity, clear decisions, clear, like no, like a lack of confusion. Everything is sort of, we're thinking clearly and seeing things. Doesn't really question. I lean more towards yes than no with this card though, because it's positive and it's higher in the numbering. It was lower. But what did you get, Steve?
Yeah, I've got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is really all about truth and communication.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna, are you gonna speak to Teresa again? I'm definitely gonna say a yes on that one.
Yeah, probably. And it may be a better communication, a better conversation than you had before.
It seems to be, look more on the mature side, more communicative. So really letting out what you really need to let out, but not in an aggressive way.
Right.
So Willard, good luck. Keep
Good
us
luck,
posted,
Willard.
please.
Good luck. Wow, I was adopted too, but my families aren't Vanderbilts.
No.
I imagine finding out your families were Vanderbilts. Wow, that would be a trip.
Yeah. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for joining. We're just doing live readings, so if you want a reading, let us know. We're just gonna pull a card for you.
Sorry, who was it that just joined?
Christine.
Nice.
Okay, is there anyone else on the live that would like a reading? Let us know. Put a comment. She says, hey guys, do you want a reading, Chris? Let us know. Sure. Okay. Do you have a question or you just want a general read?
I don't think I have Christine.
And female, over 30, Pisces.
Queen of Cups. Christine. Is Christine your
cousin?
Cousin? Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Hey, Christine.
She says, hey, Kat.
Hey. Queen of Cups. Sorry, general read, right?
Yeah. All right.
Queen of Cups.
I'll let you go first.
You're chuckling after every single card today.
Because I know her, and I don't think she'll be surprised when she sees this card.
You couldn't have picked a better card, right? Sorry, I'm just having a hard time finding her. Where is she here? Where are you? Wait, oh, there you are.
It's coming, Chris.
Okay.
It's coming.
Sorry, this was general, right?
Yeah.
You're working hard, Christine. Has work been really a lot? Ten of Wands talks about hard work and good hard work, but maybe you can see the guy in this card. He's not really looking where he's going, and he could trip and fall. So it's a reminder to, while you want to work hard and you're doing well, just don't forget to stop every once in a while and look around and see the big picture, because there's more to life than work.
Yeah, and that 10 also, to me, when I think of that specific card, I think of you've had enough and you just want to walk away.
Wits end.
That's the 10 of rods or wands, we call them. Now the card that I have, Chris, it's a major arcana card. It's the Tower. So it goes really hand in hand with Kat's card. The Tower, the Tower is basically saying things are going to fall apart, and it's going to happen very, very quickly. Okay. And with the Tower falling, of course, new things, it's going to bring new things, but the Tower is going to be a sudden change, and it's going to come out of nowhere and unexpected. And it almost seems like it could be what Kat was saying, maybe work related, or, needing to move or get out is just not going to happen. Maybe it's not going to work for you the way you want it to. So something is going to happen that's going to put a roadblock in your path,
And it
unfortunately.
might happen while your head's down working and you don't even realize until you're falling out of the tower that the tower is crumbling. So yeah, maybe it's time to really sort of pay attention to what's going on around you, keep your head on a swivel and stay frosty.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
boy.
luck, Christine. Good luck with that.
Fingers crossed, because it's not the best of news, but there will be light at the end of the tunnel. All right. Is there anyone else that would like another reading? Yes, it is promising. Something just needs to crash and burn, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see anyone else here. So we'll probably close it off. And just before we do, again, there'll be a full moon reading posted. Another thing, Kat and I will be having our spring equinox sound bath session in March. So it'll be, I think, the third week in March. So stay tuned for that. That should be posted soon. And I will thank everybody for joining, and I will turn it over to you, Kat.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. We had some really interesting questions tonight and a lot of new faces, which we love. We love to see new faces. So tell your friends that we're here at the beginning. Well, it's the last Sunday or first Sunday of the month, usually whenever it falls. And to come and check us out. And until then, have a great February, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.